down low and go, go, go. Mum.
It looks like it's
Turn it.
up in the
Turn away from the house.
It looks like it's going up in the air.
Mum.
Do I have that on my face? No.
You're
Just
so
red.
cold.
Cold. They're a little bit cold.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Tri Family Farm. This is recap. We've been here for 10 days now on our property, and we're trying to figure out what to do, as you saw in our whiteboard demonstration, and how we're going to get it done. So basically, one of the first things I wanted to do is, this used to be old horse property, so you can see down here we got 4 fence paddocks, or what used to be fence paddocks. This big one here, 2, 3, and then number 4 on the other side of the property. There's some other paddocks as well that weren't fenced, but yeah, what we've done with these fences is it had 2 strands of electric wire all through them to keep the horses in. So I went out and pulled out all the electric fencing, all the actual fencing material, the strips, the ribbons, the fencing ribbons. So we pulled all that out, and then what I'm going to do is start to pull out all these posts. In order to, we're going to get the tractor over, we're going to level it, and by doing that, then we don't have defined fields. We have open plains, and we can move the sheep within the open plains using electric fencing, move them every single day, do some rotational grazing. So I didn't want to have this set structure that we had to work around. And also, as you can see, where the fence line's been untouched and undisturbed for years and years, we've got brambles and ferns and weeds growing all through the thing. So we get the mower, run this back down there, and we'll essentially try to transform this into unfenced fields and just one big plain generic field full of lush, delicious grass for our, what are they called? Ruminants? Animals that eat grass?
Ruminants.
Ruminants, for our ruminants. We want a lush field of beautiful grass for our ruminants. So that's the plan. What we did yesterday, I got ahead of myself and I started pulling out the fence posts. And what I realized with these bad boys is, as you remove this fence post, you've got about this much in the ground, which is probably the size of a good cricket ball, and it's like a foot long, and there's 500 of these fence posts. So as we started pulling them all out, I didn't realize at the time that I should have been more careful. Let's see one you can actually see. Follow me, camera lady. The problem is, now that I've done this, it's going to be like a game of hide and seek with all these fence poles, because I have to find them, because in my shock and horror as I was doing it, I realized I've made a stupid mistake. In so much that I've actually created a minefield for the sheep we haven't even bought yet. So you can imagine having 500 holes all along this lush pasture. You see here, this has broken sheep leg written all over it, so you can't see it. It's super deep, and if a sheep gets his leg stuck in that, broken leg, dead sheep. So what I have to do, before I pull out any more of these posts, and before I keep magnifying this mistake, before I before I amplify this mistake anymore, what we have to do is, as I pull these fence posts out, I'm going to fill these holes. So I get my ute next week, and I'm going to fill it up with some sand or some topsoil or something, and pull out a fence post, fill the hole in, and then we're not going to have any broken ewes' legs. So I wish I'd thought of that or known that before I'd pulled out 50 fence posts. Well, it could have been worse. At least I didn't pull out 500. So there you go. It's another thing we're doing on the farm. We're trying to avoid killing the animals before we even get them.
Look at that beautiful sky.
Here's a cadastre of our land. We haven't even seen it all, to be fair. These little 2 down here, which is a strange thing, is in France, you can buy a property that's not even attached to the rest of your property. Look at this. I have to walk through 1, 2, 3 other people's property to get to that property, and 4 to get to that one. Here's one over here I'm going to go and explore right now. I've never seen that. We've never stepped foot in it. But it's a significant chunk of land out here in the end. Here's our house here. So I'm walking over here. Come with me for a walk. So I've got my gloves on. I've got my cadastre, or my land map, or whatever the hell you call it. And let's go for a walk. Let's go and explore. It's beautifully quiet here. One of the things that has impressed us so far. We went for a walk this morning and saw the world's largest hare. It was so big we thought it was a deer. It's crazy. So Here's the property. And so the old owners used to have horses, as you can see. It's been left to neglect a little bit. I've got to go and buy one of those huge industrial whippersnipper type things and bring all this growth back, so obviously the electric fence will work again. I'm going to pull all the electric fence out. It's a lovely day. It's about 30 degrees here. But so I'll take you on a little walk. Acorns all over the ground. Here's my pine cones that I'm going to pick up on the way back. I always feel like I've done something to justify my 1664 this afternoon. Holiday's over, Aaron. Come on. Holiday's over. Beautiful big old trees. Look at that. Huge sweet chestnut trees. Which is really good. Big oak trees. Big chestnut trees. More chestnut trees. There's two types of chestnut trees. There's a sweet chestnut tree, which is the edible type with good wood. And there's the other one called a horse chestnut, which by all accounts of all my research is a pretty crap tree. And we're very lucky that we have the good heaps and heaps of the good variety. That's what you want. Look at that. Look at that sweet chestnut. It's just in here. I found something rather interesting. There's some illegal dumping. Apparently the place we moved into is having some problems with the mayor about rubbish. What is in these? Sounds like treasure. Someone has been drinking premium cheap nasty beer. But look how small those beers are. Anyway, that wouldn't happen in Australia. They're worth 10 cents each. French government, maybe you should think about making your bottles worth 10 cents. So I'm going to walk down here a little bit because this should come to, I don't know, I'm a little reluctant to go tracking through those bush, but I've got some rubbish to pick up, so. Oh, well, oh look, he's done it again. Some random alcoholic that just loves dumping from bottles everywhere. Jesus Christ, I drink all night.
Slow down, everyone, you're moving too fast. Frames can hit you when you're moving like that. Inaudible melodies of narration, no strategies, unobtrusive tones.
So getting this bale of hay over here.
And also I have a wobbly tooth.
Very exciting news today. Kite's been waiting 5 years to have a wobbly tooth, so she's finally got one. We're getting this bale of hay right here behind me, right there, and we're going to take it all this way to over here.
So I think what the plan is, what we're going to do is we'll start at the top here, take the cloth off the round up here, we'll set the round here, wait for preparation to go, and we'll sow some seeds all the way down in here. You see how you got a lot of dead ground here, a lot of bare exposed earth here, and a lot of dead dying bits down here, some weedy dandelion stuff that's not very particularly good. We'll set a trail of seed down there, and we'll try to slowly cover it with the round. Now the round's going to get away from us a little bit, so we might have to spread it out. We'll have to obviously monitor exactly where we sow the seed and then perhaps adjust the hay depending on where it ends up. But I think if we just let it rip at the top and let it go, and if nothing else, it'll be a lot of fun to let the round fly. All right, you ready? So what I want you to do is you have to be really
Careful.
Yeah.
hands scoop like this.
And the wind will blow it around, okay? Good job. Nice. Sow those seeds. Alright, we're just sowing all the seeds in now. So I'll put this so you guys can watch us get some grass going. Grass growing. See how it's quite black there? Quite black, quite black. and quite black over there. So all these dark spots where there's just bad weeds growing, we're targeting with extra seeds. Kite's doing a particularly good job of seed throwing. Kite, can you show us your technique of throwing seed? Great. Looks like they're definitely going to grow. How was your first week of French school? So Kite started French school this week. So she's had 4 full days from 8:30 in the morning till 4:45 in the afternoon. They don't do school on Wednesdays, so it's just been Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And she has been to French school where it's all French. And how was it?
Right, and everybody speaks a bit of English, and they're doing English lessons.
Are you teaching them English?
Yeah, and also TV's English that we watch, because we just watched it yesterday and it was great.
So it was a good first week. Thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
Fantastic. Awesome. Good to hear. No, she loves school, so we're very fortunate that she loves school, and we're very fortunate that we found a French school that's been so open to having a student who doesn't necessarily speak French that well. Her understanding level now is, I'd say, very good, but she doesn't speak that much. So it's been really great to find such a lovely school that is so warm, welcoming and understanding of our situation. Anyway, back to work now.
Now ideally we'd be using soil or something, but my ute hasn't arrived yet. It's stuck in car ore, and it's coming next week. So until I get my ute where we can get some fertilizer and some topsoil, we'll just do what we can. We want to get it in. It rained last night really heavily, and it's meant to rain tomorrow. So we've got the perfect little sunny window to get some seed in the ground. So we'll just do this as a test trial patch, and that's probably about 1/8 of the total seed we have. So for the next little plantation bit, we'll try something else. We'll use some topsoil, we'll use some cow manure, and try to get the best out of it. But for now, we thought we'd, in perfect weather conditions, with some really, this is 3-year-old straw, so some of it's already starting to pump together and look a little bit more like soil. We thought we'd give her a bell. You gonna help me push, Carly? Yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Is it going to run around, or is it not going to run around? Yeah, it'll run right.
Okay.
Ready?
Wait, there's no trees in the way. Let it go. Let it go.
This might just be crazy enough to what? Oh, stop.
That's okay. That's worked out pretty well. Now we just have to manually spread it out. Good job.
I always keep some hay for my hamster.
This crazy idea just about worked.
In there on the
Hey everyone, get it? So as you can see, here is our field of hay.
Let me try and explain a few things to some people. So this in Europe is dirt cheap. This thing's about $20 around, $30 around. It's crazy. So we never ever do this in Australia because this is rare as hen's teeth and worth its weight in gold. So we never do that there. And also this is 3 years old, so apparently this is no good for animals. But I've seen some pretty hungry cows before in my day. I think they would have eaten this right up. A little bit of molasses on top. Oh, yum. So basically we spread some cover crop. The idea, I watched someone on YouTube once, he said he spread it, he doesn't care. He said the birds come and have their feed, and it's all very well and good. But this cover crop was rather expensive, so I thought, bugger the birds, let's leave as much seed in the ground as we can for us. So we thought we'd put an old round on top of it, give it half a germination chance. At the very least, I think it's going to confuse the birds because the seeds are yellow and the hay's yellow, so they might get disorientated or something. So this might look absolutely crazy, and it may be absolutely crazy, but we're all about experimentation, aren't we, Charlotte?
That's it. This is,
you know what I mean?
So yeah, this is, as you can see, a bit messy, but it's been fun, and we'll see if it works. Hopefully our hay experiment makes hay while the sun shines, or makes grass rather whilst the sun shines. Did a pretty good job. And all down there as well. Yeah. Who needs a tractor when you've got manpower? Or woman power, that's it. You just need woman power. We actually kept going. We hadn't stopped yet. Still super. Hey. And look at this. Look at that. Good work, Team Tri. Good work indeed. Hi everyone. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed watching us explore the pastures and explore the woodland.
So really quickly, big picture stuff, guys. What we're planning to do with the property is we're going to chuck sheep on the prairie land, some sort of hairless variety, so we don't have to shear them. We're going to chuck pigs in the woods. Ultimately, it's going to be a pig and lamb operation. We're hoping to upscale that so we can add some extra bang for our buck and do some charcuterie type stuff with the pork. Get some saucisson, some rillette, make some terrines. It's going to be spectacular.
Delicious. And coming up next, you can enjoy Aaron chainsawing away. We've got to get some wood for the winter now.
It's getting cold, so I've got to get some wood. Additionally, we're going to get some machinery. It's coming really soon, hopefully. Tractors, ATVs, all the tools we need to be a successful farm operation. And after that, we're going to get the...
Power?
Animals.
Oh, after that we get the animals, sorry.
We already have power. The fridge is currently operational, just in case you were wondering. Anyway, thanks heaps.
Thanks guys.
Please
Please
like and subscribe. I'm going to go chop wood. Hooroo!
Bye.